Do you understand why Yasir Qadhi is promoting democracy? Why their imams and scholars are promoting democracy? ये लोग डेमोक्रेसी को क्यों प्रमोट कर रहे हैं? यासिर कादी, यासिर कादी, यासिर कादी, यासिर कादी, यासिर कादी, कादी, यासिर कादी, 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 सही बुखारी 4848, कादी, कादी, not Yasir Qadhi, Qadhi. Go voting, voting. Do you know why they do voting? How do you know he's the scholar of Yasir Qadhi? Brother, how do you even know? Are you accusing Yasir Qadhi? Yasir Qadhi was refuted for saying this is his scholar. This is the main refutation of him because he takes Yusuf Qaradawi as his scholar. Aha, we need to cling to democracy. Ya Jahil. This is why they are doing pro-voting, pro-voting, pro-voting. मेरे भैया wake up, ये हैं अहलल बिदा. मेरे भैया wake up, they हैं अहलल बिदा. My brother, my sister, my mother, my sister, far from sister, whatever you are, still a sister. Please wake up. My brother, who is not my blood brother, but he's still my brother, wake up. My family, who's not my blood family, but you are still my family, wake up, please. Wake up, my family, who's not my blood family, wake up, please, wake up. I don't know how to sing, please wake up, my family. Yusuf Qaradawi, teacher of Dudu Majaji Bajaji Jaja Jaji Ji Qadi Qadi Qati 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 Qati. Yusuf Qaradawi, Qaradawi. Why are you saying this? Kati kati, kadi kadi, dadi dadi, dadi dadi, do 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 do, di 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 di, tan tana tan tan tana. थोड़ी मैं entertainment निकालता हूँ. Tan tana. I'm back. Hold on, this is not the live I was looking for. 1 second. Do do di di da da. I look up to many scholars, especially Sheikh Mohamad. What the Dudu? Dudu. We will expose Dudu later. Milk. Dudu. Sheikh Abdullah Al-Juray. Jahil. Sheikh Qaradawi. He means Yusuf Qaradawi. There is no other Qaradawi. What did our scholars say about Yusuf Qaradawi? Forget our scholars. What does Yusuf Qaradawi say himself? He said if Allah was to present himself in the elections of Israel, Allah would not get the votes. This is his refutation. He said kufr. He said kufr in the support of Israel. He said this in the support of Israel. Wait. Yusuf Qaradawi election, Allah. A Jahil. Yeah, Muslim Brotherhood is spiritual leader. Muslim Brotherhood, Jamaat Islami, IKHWANI Muslimin, they're all the same thing. I hate Israel. Me too. But be careful. Israel is a prophet's name. I hate the Zionist state, which is called Israel. Magar Israel, Yaqub alayhi salam is Israel. So don't curse Israel. Curse the Zionist state. Lanat upon the Jewish Zionist state. You know, not Israel. If Muhammad is the name of the city, would you hate Muhammad? No. You don't hate the name. You know, you hate the city called Muhammad, sure, because there's a Zionist state or city called what do you call it? Israel. Come back here, guys. 1 second, please. I have to do this because I had this video in Urdu and English. I have it on my Facebook. Just be patient with me. Okay, good. You stay patient with me. Stay patient with me. Good. Stay patient with me. Just 1 second. Please, just 1 second. I have an album dedicated for these people. What is it? Yusuf Qaradawi? Yusuf Qaradawi. Yusuf Qaradawi? Yusuf Qaradawi is an extremist. So where is he? Where is he? Is he here? Is he here? No, he's not here. Hey, hold on. I got you. Don't worry. I have a whole album for this. I do not lose anything. I have an album, and in the album, it's like a link, which in the link has a video of Yusuf Qaradawi saying it with his own name. Exposing 72 seconds. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. No, it's mainly Indian Pakistani. Come on, Yusuf Qaradawi, Shia, Sufi, Deobandi, Zakir Naik. Haha. Next time. We don't got time for Zakir Naik right now. But nonetheless, we will do a bonus if you guys stay. If all of you guys stay. Zakir Naik, amazing debater, but he's Ashari, Maturidi. Where is Ashari, Maturidi? You'll see. Later. This is not time right now. Why can't I find this? Refutations and warning. This is much more like it. I think this is this. It is refutations and warning. Yusuf Qaradawi is here. I'll show you. And the teacher of Saleh Asim Al-Hakim is here. Saleh Al-Munajjid. Don't worry. And this Jahil is here too. Don't worry. Best debater. Jahil. Yes, in debating is good with Ahl al-Bidah. This is Ahl Hadith of Pakistan and India, Kashmir. And when we tell them this is not Ahl Hadith, you are Ahl al-Khabith, they get angry at us. And they call us different names. And you're ruining our name. Oh, hoblos. Brother, what is this? Ew. Hizb Tahrir. Hizb Tahrir. We'll speak about it later. We knew this before he got famous. Don't worry. So this is before he was famous. Oh, right here. Wait, no. Yusuf Qaradawi. Yusuf Qaradawi. I had a picture with this link. Come on. Allah help. Allah madat. Al-Ala al-Ali. Al-Qawwi al-Qadir al-Qadir. Al-Aziz al-Jabbar al-Mateen. Al-Haq. Al-Hakam al-Hakim. Ya Rab madat. Ya Rab madat. Al-Nasir. Khairun Nasirin. Oh no. Right here.
Hello, Moto.
Brothers and sisters, we're going to type this link. When you type this link, you will know who's the teacher of Yasir Qadhi and what is he saying. I forgot. I did not save it anywhere. I try to tag people. Let me see. Ready? Bismillah. That's what you got to do. I posted video. I posted this on my live. I posted this in my videos. Inside my videos, I post this Jahil. अगर अल्लाह ताला खुद लोगों के लिए के सामने उम्मीदवार बन के आए, पेश करके आए, तो उतने वोट ना मिले सकता. He said Allah will not get as much votes as Israel got. Let's see. So you think these people are supporters of Muslims in Palestine because they say Palestine? So what the? Even the Jews are crying Palestine. So what are you on about? Even the atheists are saying Palestine, Palestine. So does that mean they're all upon haqq? So don't be fooled just because in their masjids they're doing Palestine campaign and stuff. You don't know where that money is going. You don't know where that money is going? Chalo hazara. आती है रियलिटी अभी रियलिटी चेक आता है आप लोगों के लिए जी आप लोगों के लिए रियलिटी चेक आएगा because you will know these are the scholars of shaitan not our scholars and then you will stay away from them inshallah ta'ala. Ready? Here you go. Bismillah. You guys come here, you tap this link, you do Control C for copy. Inshallah. Bismillah. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. Bismillah.
قبل أن أدع مقامي
الله أكبر بسم الله.
أحب أن أقول كلمة.
Scholar of Yusuf Qaradawi, scholars of Yasir Qadhi. Don't worry, Qadhi. These are the scholars.
كانوا معلقين كل آمالهم
I don't care. Balada.
على نجاح
Jahil. Speed on with your juhal. You praise Israel, you shaitan, I will spank you. What happened to your little monkeys that were talking about this stuff? Agents of the Jews, This is agent of Jew. Yusuf Qaradawi, Sufi, Shia, not us. Hey bro, what's Gucci? Fitness progression. I don't think this live is for you, but I did something in Swedish. I did a lecture in Sweden. The lecture was in Swedish. I did the translation, which was already in English, so I was just speaking it out loud. That's it. It's a lecture in Swedish. You should check it out.
وهذا مما نحمده في إسرائيل. نتمنى أن تكون بلادنا مثل هذه البلاد.
If our scholars say this, there will be war. Saudi! Ooh. Look at these Sufi jahils. Look at these jahils. Ahl al-Bidah, IKHWANI, Jamaat Islami, Muslim Brotherhood, Ikhwan al-Muslimin. This is a sect in Islam. They say they don't belong to a sect. It is a sect of revolutionaries. Revolt. He was screaming this right here. Revolt. They want democracy. The fake scholars is a problem, ya akhi. If Allah had presented himself to the people as a candidate, he would not have been able to take this amount. Astaghfirullah. Our Sheikh said, what did our Sheikh say? You'll see what Ahl Sunnah says about these jahils. May Allah have mercy on him. Sheikh Uthaymeen, may Allah have mercy on him, Rahimullah. What he said? I seek refuge in Allah. It is obligatory for this person to repent. So if he does not, he should be killed as an apostate. अगर ये तौबा नहीं करता इसको कत्ल किया जाए हम नहीं कत्ल करेंगे the Muslim ruler should call for his killing openly इसकी फांसी का ऐलान कर दो जी ये इनको स्कॉलर कह रहे हैं and these people are calling these people scholar jahils because you don't know who's a scholar should be killed as an apostate since he made the creation more knowledgeable than the creator how dare you al-alim al-alim allamul ghuyub but he's dead already. We'll bring him out from his grave and question him. Watch. Not we, meaning you and I. I mean the angels. Watch. So what should do? What? Muslim rulers should do what? Strike this Jahil's neck. Should strike his neck with the sword. Not me and you. Not me and you. Not take the law into our own hand. The Muslim ruler should strike his neck. Sheikh al-Bayt al-Jabri said, Juhal. He wants good, but he doesn't have criteria. So he thinks that Sayyid Qutb, Yusuf Qardawi, Hassan al-Banna, Madudi, Nadwi, Fatih Yaqan, and Yusuf ibn Abdullah Qardawi, who's in Qatar. He thinks these are the scholars. They're calling for revolution, revolt, revolt. We'll spank you guys. We'll break your faces if you call for a revolution in front of us. Best mark our words. In USA, in UK, in Pakistan, India, wherever you see us, you call for revolution and protest, we'll punch you in your face and we'll speak to you after. Don't be fooled. This protest, deviated innovations, don't bring that towards us, homie. We don't do no protest. I went to this masjid in Virginia by accident because I had to go for Jummah. So I went there. They did not do bid'ah after the namaz. So what they did was they called for protests. Come support Palestine. It'll be worship. It will be worship for you to do protest. Juhal. People are sincere. Yes, the common folk, people are sincere. But they're being misled by these fake scholars. The people are sincere on both sides. Shia people sometimes sincere too, but they don't know what is haqq because of mullahs and their books have fooled them into this shirk. So we want goodness for them, we want guidance for them. And the Sufi, and the Barelvi, and the Deobandi, and Jamaat Islami, and IKHWANI. Again, like maybe our mother is part of IKHWANI. Maybe our brother and sister is part of IKHWANI. So don't be fooled into thinking we don't know what we're talking about. Maybe I was born in Barelvi village and tasted the salt from their graves. Don't be fooled. I don't know what is Sufism. I don't know what is Naqshbandi, Chishti, Shadili. Good. Then he will stay upon what he is. Yes. Yes. Ishaq. Here's no one. Sheikh Mukbil. Sheikh Mukbil. Yemen. Sheikh Mukbil is in Yemen. Al-Qardawi. Abara Sheikh bin Baz. Jahil. In Jamia. Jami, Ad-Dawa. Qardawi regarding supporting it. Okay. Cursing. They were cursing our scholars. And they don't want us to expose their scholars. We will expose your head of the snake. We will expose the head of your snake. And then we will grab your little snakes by their tails and spank them left and right. You have us confused with somebody else. Salafi calling to the books, Quran wa Sunnah, but our pen is a weapon. And we know how to use a pen as a weapon. And your necks and your eyes, be aware. Don't be fooled. Don't speak about batil in front of your women and children. Because next time, there won't be mercy, even in front of your women and children. We will rebuke you and grab you by your tails in front of your mothers and sisters and your daughters and your sons and children. We'll grab you and put you to your places. Don't spread this Sufi ideology, extremist ideology towards us. Nor our women, nor our men. Jahil. This is why Yusuf Qardawi is calling to these stuff. This is why Yusuf Qardawi and his tattoo. Tattoo nahi hota chela. Chela is like a, I don't know how to say this in English. He's their bitch. He's their little bitch. Why is he their bitch? Huh? Why is Yasir Qadhi this way? Why? Because he went to Yale. After Yale, they brainwashed him. I didn't go to no Yale. Okay? I didn't go to Yale. I did not go to no Yale. मुझे Yale नहीं जाना पड़ा कि इसकी शक्ल देखने के लिए. Yasir Qadhi refutes Yasir Qadhi. Why do I gotta refute him? Why would my ustad and scholar waste their breath? But my scholars did refute him. My ustad did refute him. He refuted himself. We don't even have to refute him. He refuted himself. इकना इखवानी एजेंडा ये इनका इकना का इखवानी एजेंडा है पैसे दे के आओ इधर come pay for this इखवानियत come pay for this इखवानियत shaitan ahl al-bidah intermixing and what is Jamaat Islami Ikna's ties to Islami Jamaat Islami Maududi Radd Maududiyat is a book written about this Jahil Shaitan Khariji Madudiyat. Kharji Ikhwani. Madudi, Islahi, and Ghamdi. They were anti-voting, but then they were doing voting themselves. This is their devil. This is their main head of the Pakistan Jamaat, which is the father of IKNA. Ye father hai IKNA ka. Ji? Ji. Kali Topi. We even see this Kali Topi with them, don't worry. Ishaq Jalvi. This is their people. We know them. I know Sheikh Wasiullah Abbas, Rahimullah Ta'ala, exposed them. You should check this out. Sheikh Wasiullah Abbas. Sheikh Wasiullah Abbas, he has much good, but a few mistakes. We don't need to mention it because he's our Sheikh. And he is Ahl Sunnah with a few mistakes. So we're not going to lie. He is Ahl Sunnah with a few mistakes. He's not Ahl al-Bid'ah with a few goodness. He is Ahl Sunnah with a few mistakes, such as praising one of the heads of the deviations. But may Allah guide him and rectify his affairs. We're not going to make tabdi upon our Shaykh. No. He's a Shaykh who has made mistake. May Allah give him hidayah to repent openly. Ameen. And us all, ameen. We don't hide nothing. Our Shaykh, your Shaykh, none of that. If he made a mistake, yes. He praised Zakir and other stuff. And he said we should cooperate with him. And he said we should cooperate with Jamaat Islami, etc., etc., like Ahl Hadith. The Jamaats, Ahl Hadith. Because he's in India. And the India Hizb is controlling his narrative because he lives there. So he wants to be with them and etc. So he has a few mistakes. Nonetheless, Khilafat al-Mulukiyat, one of the most dangerous books by Maududi. One of the most dangerous books by Maududi. We will do refutation of Maududi. It's very important so you could know that Ikna's forefather. Ikna ka baap dada kaun hai? You will know. Who's the forefather of Ikna? Refutation of Maududi. Radde Maududiyat. Someone wrote this book already before me. I don't gotta do none of this. It's already there. Who's Abu Ala Maududi? Abu Ala Maududi was the founder of the sect. It's a sect called Jamaat Islami. And the sect is now called Ikna, Isna, Ikhwan al-Muslimin, Muslim Brotherhood. Maududi said, so without the desire for authority, there is no meaning for calling it to a particular philosophy, and there is no meaning for that is lawful, and what is forbidden nor the prescribed. So their main call is towards khilafat, power, kursi, the seat. So they get into politics, they get into voting. And though the Prophet clearly forbade desiring positions, exactly, of authority, exactly. If you get it, you get it. But you don't desire and crave it and make your whole mission just for khilafat. Maududi even went a step further by claiming that the principal goal of all the prophets was to establish a state. Musa alayhi salam had no state. I will spank your Maududi in his grave. I will spank him in his grave. Musa alayhi salam had no khilafat. Huh? Jahils. What khilafat? Musa alayhi salam was prosecuted. What he preached was Tawheed, Tawheed, Tawheed. Nuh alayhi salam did not get accepted. What he preached is Tawheed, Tawheed, Tawheed. Yunus alayhi salam left his people and got swallowed by the whale. Tawheed, Tawheed, Tawheed. No khilafat. Stop with this foolery. These are the modern Khariji, Ikhwan al-Muslimin, liberal and extremist that became one. Unified. Ahl al-Bidah, both. But different parties going on here. Ikna, Isna, same forefather. As you can see, when you go to Ikna, forget Yusuf Qardawi, he is their forefather too. When you actually go to Ikna, जब आप Ikna के ऊपर जाते हैं जी, तो आप इनकी बस Wikipedia ही खोलें, आपको ये नजर आएगा. It has links to the Jamaat Islami. It is a foundation which was started by their forefathers. इनके बाप दादा जो है ना, Maududi शुदी हैं जी. Israr, Maududi, ये वो, Regarding the science of hadith, Maududi's view on hadith also clear. Hadith were transmitted by few men. Jahil, liar, enemy of hadith, enemy of Ahl Sunnah. In Tarjum al-Quran, he's doing the translation of Quran. Look at this, Jahil. Our response, this statement of Maududi opposes the stand of Ahl Sunnah, as Ahl Sunnah holds a certainty that Sahih Hadith leads to a certitude, and especially having those talaqi bil qabool, meanings that they have been accepted by the community without any objection. So where are you coming from, Maududi, with objection? And also he's having the grave errors denying of the Dajjal. So again, you will see Yasir Qadhi saying that Juj Majuj are not here, not there. But Yasir Qadhi, the thing is, he used to say the truth first, then he lied. And Abu Ala Maududi supports Shiism. Yes, we're not with Tawsifur Rahman. Don't worry. I'm just using their website. I'm not with no Tawsifur Rahman. Don't worry about this. But you got...
I am here to tell you today that your feelings are valid.
Yeah, my feelings are valid. The Shaykh, Rahimullah, is clear that Abu Ala Maududi has some Tashayyu, Shiism, like praising the revolution of Iran and saying that we need this in every Muslim country. So if this is not a revolutionary sect, what is... Oh, Sheikh Alama Rabbi ibn Hadi, this is our Sheikh. I am promoting him right here. So these Indians are using some of our scholars as well, don't worry. Closing comments in his book, The Methodology of the Prophets regarding Madudi. At the end of the book, authored over 15 years ago, when you guys were not even knowledgeable about Islam, when you did not even know who's Madudi, you did not even know who's your father probably. And at that time Madudi was refuted probably even before that. The methodology of the prophets in calling to Allah, that is the way. जब तुम अपनी निक्कर में थे ना, जब तुम अपनी माँ का दूध चूस रहे थे शायद, उस वक्त मदूदी का रद्द हुआ था. आए हैं बड़े जी, उस वक्त मदूदी का रद्द हुआ था. When you were playing in your knicker, जब तुम अपने बच्चों के साथ खेल रहे थे, when you were probably playing with other kids, when you were in your diapers, that's when Madudi got refuted. So don't come at me with this juhal stuff. Then finally, the point of criticism is Al-Madudi and his likes are so many that this introduction is not the place for them. But in summary, he has one of the furthest abiding sovereignty of Allah. They said this with other regards to the enemies, the Rafida, Shia, Saudi Arabia. Oh Sheikh, when we see the callers du'at in this land praising Sayyid Qutb and Madudi, and they sit with the Harakeen and the Hizbeen and they revile the Salafi, is it permissible for us to warn against them? The Sheikh replied, yes, it is permissible for you to warn against them. The one who sits with the Harakeen and supports them and sits with them and reviles the Salafis. And soon we will warn against your individual ones too. First we are warning against your speakers and your ustad. Next we will warn against you also, common man. So be aware, don't be fooled. We will say so and so follows Yasir Qadhi, so and so follows Madudi, because this is your recognition. And you can point at us and say, we follow this sheikh, no problem. But the people will be aware of your conditions, and the people will be aware of our conditions. This is what we want for everyone. Bring it. Bring it. You want to say you are only Hanafi, you want to say only Sufi, in this and that, you are following extremist jahils, because your scholars are following these extremists. And this clubbed Jamaat-e-Islami, Usuluddin, other deviant parties like IKHWANI and Hamas, which oppose the scholars in their speech, and Anwar al-Laki, the IKHWANI Muslim Brother group, has a distinct orientation, and their concerns revolve around certain contemporary issues in which they oppose, though firmly rooted in knowledge, they oppose the scholars in their speech and verdict. And this group, Islamic group of Pakistan, Jamaat-e-Islami, at those head was Madudi, the Muslim Brotherhood group of Egypt, and Hamas of Palestine. Then know all these groups have a specific ideology for themselves. ये अपनी आइडियोलॉजी के लिए करते हैं. I am a Hanafi in Madhab, so I say to him, this is more overwhelming than the first. Is it permissible for you to say such a statement? We had come to you think you're writing a free thinker. Astaghfirullah. I visited Madudi along with some brothers during the course in Riyadh, was in hotel. So when we finished, I said to him, this prayer of yours needs reviewing, for you do not raise your hands, subhanallah, nor do you relax, be at ease, and other than that. So he said, I am Hanafi in Madhab. That's why they follow Madudi. इनका बाप है हनफियों का. हमारी माँ बहन को भी हनफी करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. जाहिल. Jamaat-e-Islami, IKHWANI, Muslim Brotherhood, viralvideo, Bandi, all same. And they just say, no, we all Hanafi, same thing. We all Ahl Sunnah. No, you're not all Ahl Sunnah, because you all refute yourself. Brelvi said Deobandi is kafir. So what do you want about? We'll come to think that your writings, this and that. Indeed, Imam Abu Hanifa is the one that you blindly follow, yet who are the ones that Imam Abu Hanifa blindly followed? He remained silent, and Allah's aid is sought, subhanAllah. So he asked him, who did Imam Abu Hanifa blindly follow? So these are like Sufi again, Ahl al-Bidah. Even though he Madudi backed with the Prophet, astaghfirullah, my soul is sacrificed for you, astaghfirullah. Sheikh Zaid, who's Zaid? Jahil. So one of the reasons why I say that it's forbidden to sell Abu Ala Madud, these books are his words. Prophet Yusuf didn't only want to be a minister for enterprise and energy, rather also a dictator. So he's saying this about the Prophet, कि वो नबी dictator बनना चाहता था. And that's why his condition was like Mussolini. तो इसलिए उसकी condition Mussolini की तरह था. Condition in Italy. ये उसने कहा है. Warning against the books of partisanship. Refutation of Madudi. Saifur Rahman Mubarakpuri, Beshak, hoy, legends. Hit him like they've never been hit before. Bring it. Madudi, upon which he stood firm, and it's the truth that he laid the foundation of Jamaat-e-Islami. Oh, his own son exposed his Jamaat. Come on. So we will see proper refutation of Madudi's. This is nothing. This is just a beginning that we're going to just introduce. These are the scholars of these Ikna and Isna. We're just having introduction. We're just getting to know one another. So we're going to have some clashes. Don't worry. It will all settle. You will see who will win and who will lose. Our life sacrifice for this deen. Is your life sacrifice for Ikna? We don't think so. We don't think so. क्या तुम अपनी ज़िंदगी इकना के लिए दोगे? हम ज़िंदगी देंगे और लेंगे भी इस अकीदे के लिए। आओ तुम दिखाओ। Will you put your life on the line for IKNA? Will you put your life on the line for IKNA? I'ma put my life on the line against IKNA. Here you go. I put my life on the line against IKNA. मैं अपनी ज़िंदगी इकना के खिलाफ कर दूँ। आओ। Will you put your life and your wife's life and your son's life for IKNA? No. So be aware, Juhal, be aware. We're willing to die for this Aqidah. We're willing to expose every Jahil. Whoever comes in our way, we will not hit you first. We will try to go away peacefully. Then we will still preach. You try to attack us again. We don't have to fight back. We could run away again. But we can fight again. You know, we can do self-defense. We're not going to run away nowhere. We're going to proudly speak this in your ears, loudly. So your women hear us, so your men hear us, so your kids hear us. You want to speak about Yasir Qadhi, so your kids will also know Pac and Biggie. Your kids will also know Pablo Escobar. No? So why are they knowing one shaitan? They're knowing a shaitan in Islam, but you don't want them to know a shaitan in Christianity? Come on. They know one thug, but not another thug. Your kids don't know Pablo Escobar, but your kids know these jahils. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Okay? Yeah. You don't want us to talk about Pac and Biggie. You don't want us to talk about Sulaiman al-Auda Anwar al-Laki, extremists in front of your family, because they're extremists. So why you get to speak about Sufi in front of our families? رد مودوديت رد مودوديت رد مودوديت book. It is a book. Ready? Let's speak about this. In Aqaid, our praise for Allah alone, and He may send the praises and blessings upon peace be upon the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To proceed, I ask Allah for the abundant, pure, and praise for almighty blessings. Then from the blessing which Allah has bestowed upon me, He has enabled me to, despite my weakness, speak the truth openly according to my capability, whether in writing or face-to-face encounters. So I thank Him and praise Him. Bishak, you know, we're gonna expose the Khariji ideology. You'll see how these Kharijis and IKHWANI and liberals are tied. That is later, but you will see. Inshallah ta'ala, our scholars are asking firstly for Allah to guide them and everyone to the haqq, right? Good? Good. What is our goal, main goal? Not to accuse and slander and curse. Even though I might fall into this, but I am a sinner then, falling short. Well, I don't need to curse Modudi. Jahil is a jahil, I don't need to curse him. But he's a jahil. So this is the methodology of the Kharij. You know, that's why you see Mirza, engineer, also on the manhaj of the Khariji, and he looks like a mini little devil. We will speak about it later. So it does not worry them that this type of people rally together with them and rally to their slogans despite the evil consequences. Tawheed of Allah with regard to His names and attributes, Tawheed of Allah in His lordship, and Tawheed of Allah in His worship, and to believe and reject everything that is worship besides Him. And this is pure religion. We sent the messenger to every nation, ordering them to worship Allah alone. Good. We did not send messengers before you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, except that you revealed to him that none has the right to be worshipped. Study other dawahs, sects and parties other than the Salafis dawah. Do you see the methodology or any trace of it? Their schooling, their persons or their jamaat, then show it to me if you're truthful. As for myself, I do not find in sects and parties except that they wage a fierce war against the methodology and its people. I do not see except belittlement and mockery of this methodology and its people. I do not see except hatred and enmity for this methodology. What a serious word is that comes out of their mouth when they say nothing but a lie. Then there are some those who passionately in love with the state of superstition, innovation, and misguidance, who think and evil are their thoughts. So he exposed Modudi. I do not support them in their misguidance and low excess. Judgment and command is for Allah alone. They use this, you know. And again, I showed you with the Alhamdulillah bil Alameen. Is he misled? Yes, he is misled. Alhamdulillah bil Alameen, I'm a Muslim. أنا أكيد سلف الصالحين أكيد أبو بكر مذهب أبو بكر مذهب عمر مذهب عثمان مذهب علي. Good? Good. Not one. Madhab ijma of Salaf al-Salihin, Sahaba, Tabain, Taba Tabain. So the Khariji, the extremists, use this ayah and say that whoever rules by other than Allah, meaning any Saudi government, any Pakistan government, then they are kafir. So this is what the extremists do. They twist the Quran and say hadith. And Maududi was one of them. I debated with the view of Madudi to going beyond the due limits about leadership. Leadership. He was just a person who called towards leadership. Leadership. We want khilafat. This is what came out of his mouth. This poor weak servant, Rabbi ibn Hadi, subhanallah. The Sheikh is calling himself. So place on Madudi to support this. And if you're unable to do, then you're embarrassed to say this. Say the poor weak servant. Sheikh Rabbi, our scholar of this ummah right now, he's calling himself a poor weak servant. This is humble. This poor weak servant, Rabbi ibn Hadi, has spoken the truth. Beshak, ya Imam, beshak. You know, you have spoken the truth. Ya Abdullah, Ya Rabbi bin Hadi Abdullah, Ya Abdullah. He's our Abdullah. He's a slave of Allah. We love him for this. He's not no king. He's not no, not doing ghulu. He's our Imam, but he's a servant of Allah. Good. Has spoken the truth and has been sincere towards Islam and the Muslims and has put the matter in their due place. Then listen to the saying of Al-Madudi. This is purpose for the prayer, fasting, zakat, and the Hajj that we have been made obligatory. Then the fact that they are called acts of worship does not mean that they are themselves worship. Subhanallah. Rather, it is meaning that they are prepared mankind for true fundamental worship, and these are training courses which are essential for it. He says, you think that standing facing the Qibla, placing the right hand, justify ruku with your hands and knees, these prostration upon the ground, reciting, and these actions and movements are themselves a worship? He's saying this. Do you think fasting from the start of Ramadan, Shawwal, blah, blah, hungry, performing tawaf, Kaaba is worship? In summary, you have called the manifestation of certain acts worship. So that's what he said. He was a Sufi, same thing. And when a person performs these actions with their forms and manners, you think that he has worshipped Allah. But the truth is that the worship which created you for, and he ordered you for, is something else. So what he's speaking is, he's trying to say that khilafat, rulership is why we are sent. So these are the call of the extremists, Kharijis. Kharijis and liberals are together, and IKNA is a subshoot of these people, and Sayyid Qutb Muslim Brotherhood and Ikhwan al-Muslimin is a subshoot. IKNA ये सारे एक ही हैं, ये subshoot है Khariji की और Ikhwani की. Who was Madudi? Why is he so refuted? He was actually Islamic State, exactly. This is what he called for, mainly, right here. So when he became the the leader of his Jamaat, he was doing voting himself. He was doing voting, and he was against voting. Political ideology. He had a political ideology. These are political sect. ये political फिरके हैं जी, Islamic फिरके जो political हैं, fundamentals, jihadis. इनको जिहादी कहा जाता है, जो गलत जिहाद कराते हैं कि हमारा मकसद ही जिहाद है, हमारा मकसद ही खिलाफत है. ये इनका रद्द हो चुका है. So these are their people. Radde Modudiyat book. He was a Khilafat, sect of Khilafat. They speak about Khilafat. Fundamentalists who will show their reality. Sayyid Qutb, Yusuf Qaradawi. Oh, look, these are promoting it. These people are promoting it. They're IKNA's helpers too. Let's see what these people are saying. Again, we are not supporting these people, just to show you. It's not just us. It's not just us.
Acknowledge the head of, used to be the head of Al-Jama'ah Al-Islamiyya of India. And it was a good movement.
No.
British. The scholars say that there are a number of mistakes upon this tafsir.
Tafsir, he slandered the scholars.
And
say the truth, Jahil.
My way,
who's your way?
This is the way of a lot of the scholars, is that whenever there are controversial issues about a sheikh or a group or a book, to leave it aside and learn from what is not controversial. Good.
Learn from what is not controversial. So don't take from everyone that's controversial, etc.
With all due respect to the Sheikh, may Allah have mercy on him.
May Allah give him what he earned. Ameen. The best Urdu translation of Quran. So even he is giving Sayyid Abu Ala Madudi's translation. So these people are Ahl al-Bidah, and we call them as it is. Fitna-e Madudiyat. Fitna-e Madudiyat. It was a fitna. Madudi is a big fitna. Fitna-e Takfir. This was his fitna. The fitna of Madudiyat. Fitna-e Madudiyat. But even he praised him a little bit or whatever. But this is the fitna of Madudiyat. He should have been more straight up. Fitna of Madudi. You know? आला मदूदी का फितना जो है ना, तो ये जमात इस्लामी इकना शिकना की हकीकत अगर आप दिखाएं ना, तो कोई भी इनमें नहीं पड़ेगा. No one will get into this. No one will get into this. So he's called for khilafat. He's misled beyond. एक जाहिल था. मदूदी एक जाहिल अहल al-bidah था. Deviation from the righteous path. That's good. Let's do this. The creed of Madudi takes who are devoid of any Islamic knowledge and of a right of emotional pump-ups. Yeah, you make these jahils feel like they're doing some jihad or something by going to protest. Who'll show you? So the example of Musa alayhi salam is that of a hasty conqueror who continues marching without reinforcing authority. Behind him in the captured land, a revolt spreads like a jungle. Madudi ka Tarjum al-Quran, volume 29, number 4 or page 5 के अंदर ये क्या बोल रहा है बकवास. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Daud was influenced by the general custom of the Israeli society of his era and requested Uriah to divorce his wife. Madudi's Tahfimat, volume 2, page 42, second edition. There was a carnal desire in the act of Prophet Daud, peace be upon him, and he misused his authority. It was an act which did not suit any acquiescent person in the government. I don't know these words. I don't know these words. Oh, wow. So, Madudi's Tahfim al-Quran, volume 4, chapter 38, page 27, first edition. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. Nuh alayhi salam के बारे में कहता है was overcome by his human deficiency. वो अपनी इंसानी फितरत के मतलब से overcome हो गए थे and he became prey to his emotions of ignorance. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Tahfim al-Quran, volume 2, page 344. The statement of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, appoint me as a treasurer of the land, according to him was not merely a request for the post of treasury. Look, so he was an enemy of many of the prophets. These are his own books. Tahfim al-Quran, Madudi's Tahfim al-Quran, Madudi ka Tahfimat. So he said many stuff against Prophet Dawood, against Musa alayhi salam, against Nuh alayhi salam. He was an enemy of the prophets. You know, on top they say good stuff, obviously. Come on. Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, he said this. As a result, this position which Yusuf alayhi salam achieved was very much similar to the position of Mussolini held. You comparing a prophet to Mussolini? Bro, man, I'll dig these people up from their graves. Even if their followers kill me, I'll dig them up from their grave and held them on trial for saying these stuff. I'll hold your dead body for trial. You jahils. Tahfimat, look at this. Look at these additions. Tahfim al-Quran. These are translating Quran, giving their own narrative. So the Quran is the same. No, it's not, baby boy. Huh? Sufi Quran is different. Arabic is same. Arabic is not different, yes. But they changed Allah's names and attributes. They have slandered the prophets. What else you want? You want flying angels to tell you they're jahil? You want flying aapko frishte dikhayenge ye jahil hai? Or Allah will send people like us, your own people, to tell you the reality. Jahil. Tafhimul Quran chapter 11 में आप बोलता है Nabi Yusuf alayhi salam was negligent in his duty. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Tafhimul Quran chapter 11. We don't care what their people say and followers say after this. We know your realities. And the sides has been chosen. And we are going to have a war very soon. And the war is against Muslims actually. Muslims are going to fight with each other. How is they going to fight? Because they keep supporting these Ahl al-Bidah extremists. So they will end up fighting the people that are advising them and warning against them. So you all will try to fight us and try to shut us down so we don't speak the truth. But guess what? We're not shutting down. Never. This is the start. This is the start. This is only introduction. Wait till I dissect your sects in half with the will of Allah. If you had not sinned, Allah would not have sent me as a punishment upon you. But I am not the punisher. I am just a reminder. I am giving you the reminder, not the punishment. The punishment will come after Allah sends clear messengers. And the people are coming from your own. And we are not messengers as prophets. We are common folk, sinners, juhal, fools that are giving you these warnings. Because it's the warnings given to you in the Quran and Sahih Hadith. So fear Allah and leave these sects. रब का खौफ करो और इन फिरकों और इन तंजीमों को छोड़ दो ये शैतानी रस्सियों को छोड़ दो इमाम अहमद इब्न हनबल तबक़ातुल हनबलिया in the biography of Muhammad ibn Habib al-Indirani the statements of Madudi didn't need anything from the statements of the Salaf to refute them. He refuted himself. We don't need to see this. And he's saying Muslim will admit that the status of the Messenger ﷺ is beyond the scope of getting criticized. So by criticizing the messengers, what is apparent from these statements is that Madudi is trying to promote the notion that no human is immune to a scholarly criticism. So that's what he's trying to do. Thereby preparing a base to attack the companions of the Prophet. He's preparing the stage. So then he could do his Shias. Shia is not only Shia, soon clear, black and white. There's many different tanzeems, many different aqaid, ideologies.
Hello.
But these kind of people support them. You know, another Khariji, liberal, revolutionary people. Let's really go into Madudi for a bit. Jahil. They worked for their own personal benefit. He said this against prophets. Are you shocked? He prepared the stage. Yeah. Oh, even he is a tattoo. Jahil. दोनों ही जाहिल हैं. ये भी जाहिल ही है. ये अहले हदीसों का है. इनसे भी भागो भैया. चलो. This is ours. Good, good. Share that. Share that on loud. Right, 100. Yes. Chalo choro, no need to say anything. Just share it. Fascist. This is one of our page. PDF. Thank you. I hope there's a lot more to learn. Please. I hope there's a lot more to learn. चलो यार पेज भी ढूंढना पड़ेगा फिर हमको छोड़ो facts Madudi and their juhals. Look at this. Look at this. Astaghfirullah. Making you pay to misguide you. When it's for free, bro. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. A'udhu billahi min